Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and this is a word of caution regarding watching pick a card love readings. So while there is nothing inherently wrong with wanting to know where you stand with the love interest on your mind, the reason why you're wanting to know where you stand with them matters greatly, as it can greatly impact your mental and emotional well-being. So a very good question to ask yourself when it comes to why you're watching pick a card love readings is, am I simply curious or am I actually clinging? Holding on to hope isn't always a good thing, especially if it's keeping you stuck in limerence or in codependence. The last thing I want to do is to enable limerence and codependence with the content that I create. I want to help you create a life in which you're truly thriving, not keep you stuck in survival mode. And I know how it all works because I've been there. So this is where grace, knowledge, understanding, and compassion come in. It's okay if the only way you're able to self-soothe in this moment is by way of participating in coping mechanisms, distractions, and the like. As long as you're also doing yourself a favor by learning how to heal the wounding that has been fueling any limerence and or codependent patterns that you might have. My promise to you is that as you heal the wounding, your dependency on your SP, which means specific person, aka the person on your mind, or your ex, will begin to dissolve naturally, to the point where you're not even curious about what they're thinking and how they're feeling about you anymore. I know this to be true from personal experience. When you're ready to start healing the wounding, I have some amazing resources to get you going. My personal recommendation is to start with 2 videos, how to stop manifesting separation, and then the other one is called Releasing the Wants. Both videos will be linked in the description box below. My heart is always with you guys, and with that I bid you more happy viewing. Love, Michelle. Hi Pile 1, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. We're doing another pick a card love reading. All right, this is the weekly thoughts and feelings. So whomever's on your mind, that person's thoughts and feelings towards you, their real thoughts and feelings towards you right now. No Delulu, okay? So yeah, just keep in mind, it's a general reading, so whatever resonates, take it, run with that. Run with it. If something doesn't resonate, drop it, leave it behind. For whomever or not, for who it might resonate for, you guys. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Energies feel like something, okay, there might be something might be hijacking focus or communication in this connection. We'll figure out what's going on. And yeah, let me get past the intro first, and then I'm already picking up and channeling messages, you guys. All right. Yeah, so you know the drill, right? If anything, whatever resonates, take it. Something doesn't resonate, drop it, leave it behind, for whomever it might resonate for. Okay. I do have personal readings available if you would like for me to tap exclusively into the energy of you and your person's connection. Oh my God, does your person have a lot of stuff they want to say, or what? Oh my God. Anyway, check the description box for booking details, you guys. All the reading stuff is there. There's a lot of readings in the specific person category. Many of them are just $25. Let's get to your damn reading, because I don't know what's going on with this energy. Holy hell. You guys were drawn to the beautiful, let's see, it was turquoise, pyrite, and tiger eye bracelet. Confidence, some protection in there. Definitely, it's definitely a confidence boosting bracelet here. So we'll see what's going on, okay? Your person's overall energy, yes, that's what it is. All right. All right, pile 1. So their overall energy towards you and the connection, no Delulu. All right. It says reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. All right. This is where they're at. Let's find out what's going on with cleanup in the reverse. The number 21 or the number 3 could possibly be significant to the connection. That could be the number of days. All right. So, you know, you might be hearing from this person within the next 3 days, maybe possibly the next 3 weeks. Okay. Or 21 days. The number 3 might be significant here. Also, 7, 3, and 21. All right. So anywhere between 3 days and 21 days or 3 weeks. But for some of you, it could be a week. Let's see, what's going on here. 21, clean it up, but it's in the reverse. Protection. So it says it's possible, or is it possible, you might be focusing too much on other people right now. Okay. All right. Trying too hard to be helpful. Does taking on what belongs to others make you feel needed or desired? Perhaps you think it's your calling to relieve people of their burdens, but what is the cost to you and to them? Don't clean up someone else's side of the street. You're not helping by freeing him or her of their responsibility. You're also not doing yourself any favors, and you just might be adding an even greater strain. This feels like what they have been up to, okay? Clearly there's some kind of break or separation in your guys' connection, or at the very least in communication, okay? But reconciliation, you either haven't seen this person for a while, and or you haven't heard from this person in a while. We'll find out what's going on with clean it up in the reverse, though. It's giving me energies of, you know, someone, and this is their energy towards you, right? This is their energy. But this could be what is getting in the way, like why you haven't heard from them, why you haven't seen them. They might be trying to clean up someone else's mess. They might have gotten themselves into some kind of a bind, a partnership, maybe that something didn't work out. We'll find out. Pile one's person. No, Delulu. Yeah, okay. So going back to the going back to the intro where it felt like so God, even right now it's like they're trying to hijack. Listen, your person wants to talk to you. For some of them, they need to talk to you. There's almost like an urgency in their energy when it comes to like reconciliation. Yeah, there's an urgency in their energy when it comes to you in this connection, you guys. So we'll find out what's going on. Pile one's person, what are your true honest thoughts and feelings towards pile one? Thank you for telling pile one your true honest thoughts. There's a Bruno Mars song that is coming through. I think it's one that's on the radio now. And you guys, Bruno, let me see if I can find it. Something about Next to You, Bruno Mars. Is that the name of the... it? Yeah, I think, is it the one with Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars? Okay. If the world was ending, I want to be next to you. It's that song. Oh, I'm not trying to play it. Yes, it's okay. So the song that's coming through for you guys is one by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars called is it Die With a Smile? Is that the name of it? Die With a Smile, I think. Yeah. Okay. So you guys might want to, I'll see if I can pull up the lyrics real quick. Because that's like the energy that your person is in. Oh, wow. Okay. So just the very first verse, Bruno Mars, it says, I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye, and I don't know what it all means, but since I survive, I realize wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'm going to love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. Wow. Right, yeah, so go pull that. That's, wow. And again, there's definitely some urgency coming through in your person's energy. Wow, okay. I already shuffled, but man. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile one. I thought I could do this, but I just can't. That feels like separation. It feels like, yeah, let's find out more. Like they thought they could be separated from you. They thought they could be not with you. That's what that feels like. Give me more. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile one. You should let me go. What is going on with your person? Your thoughts and feelings towards pile one. Thank you for helping pile one by telling them your true thoughts and feelings. Thank you for helping pile one. Done with third parties. Let's get 3 more. So it's like I'm hearing I'm hearing a mashup, okay? It's a mashup between that song by Bruno Mars and then I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston. It's weird. I've never heard a mashup song of those two together, but in my head that's what's coming through. It's like I have nothing if I don't have you. Is that? Yeah, that is a Whitney Houston song. All right, give me 2 more. There's definitely some confliction coming through in your person's energy because we do have you should let me go. So we'll see what's going on here. Let's give me 2 more because they are going to be reconciling with you. So they might feel bad about something. There, I'm needed elsewhere. Yep. That's why you haven't heard from them, pile one, is because some kind of another responsibility, all right, that they're having to deal with. I'm picking up, pile one, that they don't want to be separated from you. They're not liking that they're not able to, you know, reach out and talk to you. I'm not sure what circumstance is going on where they wouldn't, you know, be able to like just shoot you a quick text or something. But just know whatever's going on, they don't like not being around you. Okay, give me 1 more. We're going to clarify all these too. Give me 1 more. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile one, please. Thank you for telling pile one, thank you for clarifying for pile one your true thoughts and feelings. We got 2 here. Okay, I'll take them because I was only gonna. Oh, okay. It says I care too much about what other people think. So your person has some people pleaser energy, right? Because that's exactly what Clean It Up in the reverse was talking about. You know, your person kind of having this thing where needing to feel useful to people, right? And so for some of you, you know, your person could have done favors for somebody and somehow that favor, I don't know, for some of you, your person could have taken in a roommate that for whatever that roommate, you know, I'm going to be honest, it feels like it might be a little bit shady, okay? Now, context is everything, right? It's a general reading, so, you know, there's different situations that are coming through, like the roommate thing by itself isn't necessarily the shady part. What might be shady is who that person is, who the roommate is, right? Because I'm picking up energies here, you know, whoever it is that they're helping out, it's the person that they're helping out that's the problem, okay? There could possibly be some third party. Well, it says done with third parties, but, you know, we'll find out. There's definitely a third party energy coming in here somewhere as to why the 2 of you haven't been able to speak, why the 2 of you haven't been able to reconcile up to this point, or why your person may have ghosted you or cut contact with you or just, you know, kind of fallen off the face of the earth. Tell me more about I thought I could do this, but I just can't. We got the Hierophant here. That's Taurus energy. Tell me more about I thought I could do this, but I just can't. What is it that you thought you could do? Who's the Hierophant here? We got the 10 of Wands, so, you know, that's stress. That could be overworking. That could be a commitment to, like, you know, an authority figure or a higher power. Tell me more about the Hierophant. You know, it's definitely picking up on the stress, the person being stressed out about it. Tell me more about the Hierophant in relation to your, you know, this card here. All right, so we got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. What is the Hierophant to you? This might be like a getting right with God thing, you know, quote unquote God. Yeah, okay, with the Eight of Cups in the reverse. What does this got to do with pile one? Okay, a couple of things, you know, because the Hierophant can also talk about marriage, okay? So, you know, there could have been a reconciliation, or your person could have gone back to, like, you know, somebody that they were married with, or they had a married kind of life with. They didn't have to be necessarily, you know, married to that person or legally married, but maybe they lived together and they kind of had a life similar to what a married couple would have. That's definitely coming up, okay? It's been very stressful on them. Some of you may already know this, right? You may already know this. And so what they're saying is, yeah, you know, they thought that they could walk away from the connection with you, or they thought they could be able to make something work with the other person, but it's not working out, okay, with the other person. What does this have to do with pile one? Pile one person. What does this have to do with pile one? Okay, Two of Wands in the reverse. Clarify the Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Okay. Yeah, your person, okay, and I need to find out, and we might get to the bottom of it just as we go throughout the reading, but your person is wanting reconciliation and a brand new beginning with you, but they're just not sure, you know, and so there's two different things coming through, and they both are more than likely, they're both more than likely applicable here. So the storyline that's coming through, and this may be getting a little bit on the specific side, you know, but just take the parts that resonate, and just, you know, whatever isn't resonating, just leave those behind for, you know, the people that it is resonating for. You can just take the general aspects, right? The storyline that's coming through is that your person may have felt obligated or not, right? But it feels like maybe an ex or somebody they may have been romantically tied to or connected to in the past. It definitely feels like someone, pile one, that they didn't want, like the identity of that person and who that person is to your person. Your person like feels touchy. It feels like, you know, like if they were to tell you, oh, well, the person that I'm helping out is my ex, right? And not only am I helping them out, but I'm giving them a place to stay. Like, it's messy. It's giving messy, right? And that's why it's like they've kept their distance from you, is because it's giving a messy situation that your person got themselves into, okay? And it's something, it feels like that they might be dealing with on a regular basis or a semi-regular basis, enough to where them being involved with you and having communication with you would somehow be like risky. That's what it's giving, okay? And so I thought I could do this, but I can't. There's, the energies that are coming through, it's kind of multifaceted because there's different things going on here. It's messy. That's what it is. It's messy. But largely what it is, it's like, because your person, number one, is coming through and saying, they're done with third parties, and with the Ace of Cups coming up in the reverse over here, they're letting you know it's not romantic, right? It may have been at one point in time. I'm talking about the person that they're helping out, or trying to do favors for, or something. There's some involvement here with someone else that your person, that feels like they were romantically connected to. There's whoever that person is, though, it's not romantic anymore. They're coming through and wanting you to know that, right? But their involvement with that person is the reason why you're not hearing from them, okay? Now, that's a very specific part of the storyline. If that's not resonating, then the other part of that storyline is they're wanting to start something brand new with you, with the Magician down here and the Fool. So let's see, so far we have the Fool, which can be both Aries and Aquarius. I pick up on both energies for the Fool. And then we have the Magician, which is Mercury energy, sorry. So Gemini and Virgo coming through. And then again, we have the Hierophant over here with Taurus energy. Your person is like, they want to start something with you. And with the Fool energy here, that's like a whole new different kind of a dynamic in your guys' connection, starting a whole new path with you, one that you guys have never gone through before, or but they're not sure how they're not sure, with the Two of Wands in the reverse. It's like they don't know. They want it, but they don't know how to go about actually creating it and manifesting it, right? We got the Knight of Cups in the upright position at the back of the deck, and there's so much, you guys, that your person is wanting to talk to you about that I'm having a hard time keeping up with the messages, right? Almost on the verge of stuttering, like, damn. The Knight of Cups, Knights for me personally represent like actual offers, like wanting to offer you something, right? And that's probably what the Fool is representative of too. The two of you starting a path together in, with something about love, right? A love offer with the Knight of Cups. It's showing up at the back of the deck though, so it's not the strongest of energies because your person isn't sure. And because they're not sure about, this, creating and or manifesting a new path and a new dimension and a new dynamic of a, relationship with you, their focus isn't largely on it at this point in time. It's like their focus right now is fractured. Yes, they want you. They want to reconcile with you. They want to talk to you. They never, what they're saying is they never had any intention of dropping the connection with you, but it was almost done out as necessity. And the reason why they haven't told you about it or communicated to you about it is because it's a chicken shit move. And I'm letting your person know that's a chicken shit move. But they didn't say anything about it because they were afraid that if they told you what the nature is of what it is they're doing and why they're not having anything to do with you right now, like it would make you mad and you would walk away. Okay, it's coward, and they know it, okay? Cowardly stuff. So that's it on that. But as far as like I thought I could do this, but I just can't. The overall message is like they thought that they could like walk away from you and from the connection. They thought they could do the separation with you, but they can't. And there's some other things in there too, right, that we just discussed for some of the more specific messages. All right, tell me more about You Should Let Me Go. Tell me more about You Should Let Me Go. The Two of Pentacles. Tell me more. This almost feels like your person coming through in an energy of like, they're just, the Two of Pentacles can also talk about, juggling, right? It doesn't always have to be juggling third parties, but it can be like multitasking, but it feels like responsibilities, right? We got I'm needed elsewhere, and it's like, this almost feels like a guilt, kind of like a confession, like they almost feel guilty that they're not able to give you the focus and the intention that they know that you want, because they're constantly having to juggle other responsibilities. Not responsibilities where necessarily their heart is at, like their heart feels like it's with you. Their thoughts and their heart feel like it's with you, right? Feelings are with you, but they're dealing with some they're dealing with some responsibilities outside of this connection that they feel, and I'm sure you feel too, are robbing you guys of them being able to put any time, effort, energy, resources into the connection with you. And they want to, but it's almost like, they're feeling powerless with it. Tell me about third parties real quick. We'll come back to you should let me go if we need to. Tell me more about done with third parties. They are super done. They're not even wanting to talk about it, but let's see. Like, that's how done they are with third parties. Like, they're not even wanting to spend any more energy there, but we got, yeah, King of Cups in the reverse, okay? So whoever this third party might be, there's no love there for that person anymore. It's not like that, is what they're saying with the King of Cups in the reverse. They're not in love with that person anymore. For a lot of them, they're not even romantically attracted. Well, they're definitely not romantically attracted to them anymore. Like, there's nothing there, right? They don't love that person. For some of you, you already know who that is, right? But they're letting you know that there's unfinished business with that person, though. Okay, with the World in the reverse. What is that? Capricorn energy with the World. What's the unfinished business? The World in the reverse. There's something they're needing to wrap up with that person, like. And that could be literal, like unfinished business, unfinished projects, something. There's something open that needs to be closed. The World in the reverse. What's the unfinished business here? Thank you for clarifying for pile 1. Feels like wrapping stuff up. We got the Six of Swords favoring the upright position. They're trying to make a peaceful. So yeah, this feels like they're not necessarily talking about what the unfinished business is, but they are trying to wrap it up. Your person is trying to wrap up some kind of unfinished business with the third party. They're trying to do it peacefully. Right? Because the Six of Swords in the upright position is a peaceful transition. But it's coming up, sideways, which means it's kind of unstable. They're wanting that, but they might be having a hard time wrapping whatever this is up with, that unfinished business up with the third party. There might be some resistance, in other words, coming from the third party. Okay, that's what it is. It does. It feels like there might be some resistance or just something else getting in the way. I mean, it may not necessarily be resistance coming from a third party. There just may be logistics getting in the way. Like, your person does feel like they're trying and wanting to wrap up things peacefully, whatever that unfinished business is with the third party. But either the third party, there's resistance coming directly from the third party about wrapping up the unfinished business, or it's just things, right? Circumstances, logistics are getting in the way. Tell me more about, I can't do this anymore. Thank you for clarifying this for pile 1, pile 1's person. I can't do this anymore. Oh, man. Your person is getting tired just overall, in a sense of like, it may even be burdensome for your person to have hope. We got the Star here and the Wheel of Fortune. They're both coming out, though. They're actually favoring the reversed position here, but this almost feels like your person, like in, you know, trying to keep their heads above water, and they're getting tired. It's like they're fighting the current, or, you know, trying to stay afloat. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, it's that feeling of trying to stay afloat, otherwise you drown, and they're getting tired, right? It largely feels like what they're saying is I can't hope anymore. Your person might have, they may feel, and yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse can also feel like that. It can feel like bad luck. Things not happening, you know, in your favor or in your person's favor. With the Five of Cups coming out in the reverse, this could be like them maybe battling depression, okay? They're a fighter, though, with the Nine of Wands showing up at the bottom of the deck. But, I mean, you know, with I can't do this anymore, it feels like they can't, they're getting tired of fighting depression, fighting bad luck, you know, that kind of energy. What this feels like, you know, because, yeah, this is like their thoughts and feelings towards you, but it's more or less like, it feels like them coming through because they do feel guilty for maybe having left you feeling high and dry, not communicating, not telling you what's going on. And, you know, so what they're coming through, their messages, you know, yeah, thoughts and feelings, but they're coming through more as like an apology and explaining to you why they've been gone all this time, or why you haven't heard from them, or why the two of you aren't hanging out and stuff like that, right? For some of them, they're saying they're knee deep in depression, or they're knee deep in debt, or, you know, something, okay? What time needed elsewhere? Tell me more about that. Justice. Yeah. Okay. Literally, it could be debt. Okay. This might be in justice in the reverse. That feels karmic. Okay. But we're talking, I feel like, okay, yeah, it could be karmic debt with somebody else having, you know, that could be the unfinished business. And it could also be, right? It can be both. Because a lot of the times what's karmic can translate into something in the 3D. This feels like your person having to pay off some kind of a debt to somebody else. Okay. They're having a hard time doing that, though, with the justice in the reverse. This is karmic. Anything else to add from needed elsewhere? Justice, that's Libra energy. We've had pretty much almost all energies come out. Did we? Yeah, on all elements, too, for the most part. Yeah. Six of Cups in the reverse, okay? Yeah, you guys, this feels third party, okay? Definitely feels karmic. You know, not all third parties have to be necessarily people, but it feels like for many of you it is, okay? Your person is in debt to someone else, could be legally, not, well, yeah, legally. I was going to say literally, but legally wanted to come out. So for some of you, that could be very specific. Your person is legally in debt to somebody else. And right now, that's what they're doing, is they're paying off that debt somehow, okay? Could be somebody that they've known for a while with the Six of Cups showing up here, even though it's in the reverse. This could be somebody that maybe they've known, you know, since childhood. But the Six of Cups in reverse can just talk about, you know, also karmic soulmates. Okay, let's see. Tell me more about I care too much about what other people think. It feels like, yeah, I feel like that's why, again, it's not that they care too much about what other people think. It's a specific person. Your person cares too much about what this third party thinks, okay? So let's find out why. Why do you care too much about what this karmic person in your life, why do you care so much about what they think? The Two of Swords in the reverse. Okay. What are they, what do they have the power to block? What does the third party have the power to block or unblock? Maybe finances. Yep, finances. Yep. Okay. Again, this could be a more specific message. So if it's not resonating, just, the specific message that's coming through is whoever this karmic third party is, all right, somebody more than likely from your person's past, that they're still having to have some kind of, financial dealings with, or some kind of, whatever. This could be a literal judgment against your person, taking your person to court, and your person trying to play nice and abide by the third party and not, making them mad, so that the third party may not take them to court or release a judgment, right? Because we have the Two of Swords, but it's showing up in the reverse, so they can talk about releasing a block. But all the energy that we've come out here, it feels like there's a lot of legal stuff, or at least that's the power that the third party has over your person. There's huge implications of debt here, whether, literal or, energetic. But, with the Seven of Pentacles popping out, that is talking about something in the 3D, going to court to see a judge, having, garnishment done or something, okay? That's why they care what that other person thinks, because if that other person gets upset at your person, pile one, they could take your person to court for something. Okay, somehow. They could really hurt your person financially. They could hurt your person's livelihood, something like that. And so it's like they're trying to not make the third party mad. Okay? They could be maybe doing some work for the third party. I don't know. There's just a whole bunch of different things that could, be happening here. Let's see. Tell me about it. Yeah. And that's why we have, I don't know what to do or what to say, because your person is almost, again, it's a chicken shit move, and your person knows it, but it's like they don't want to tell you that all of this is going on, because, and they might be right, you might be like, yeah, if they were to tell me that all of this is true, then yeah, I wouldn't want anything to do with it. It's messy, right? And you might be like, you don't want no drama and you want no mess, and maybe that your person knows that or thinks that about you, that, you wouldn't be down for drama and mess anyway. So, I'm feeling guided, and we'll close your reading after I get this out, because this feels like something that's ongoing. Your person is in the energy of wanting to reconcile with you, wanting to see you, wanting to reach out, all that good stuff. But they're still in the middle of this ongoing issue with a third party, okay, whatever that third party is. And so, if they haven't gotten a hold of you up until now, it's like they want to reach out to you, but are they, right? You got with the death in, but it's not, your person's not wanting it to be over between the two of you. They don't want to throw in the towel. Your person is feeling pretty helpless, though, when it comes to whatever mess that they got themselves into, or the mess that they're in. They didn't have to necessarily get themselves into it, but you see what I'm saying. Tell me more about death, because it is wanting to come up in the reverse, but it's, it's favoring the reverse, but it didn't land in the reverse. So what's going on here? The Chariot. Okay, they want to take action towards you, like quick, fast, and in a hurry with the Chariot here. By the way, death is Scorpio energy, and then Chariot is Cancerian energy, okay? They want to take action towards you. They want to call you. There's just this energy of they don't know when, right? Eight of Swords in the reverse. All right, so what they're saying they want to do is they want to be able to ease your mind. They actually want to be able to communicate with you and tell you what has been going on, right? Your person is figuring that you probably are feeling very confused. For many of you, they feel like you might be all up in your head about what's going on and why you haven't heard from them. You know, they want to reach out to you and they do want to let you know. But it really does feel contingent upon someone else's. It almost feels like your person's like when they can catch a break, right? When they can sneak. We didn't get the Seven of Swords energy come up here, so you know, it's not necessarily sneakiness, but I don't know. There's kind of an energy like, why are you? I mean, I can understand maybe why they're not. I mean, this is weird, and this might be getting super specific, but it is possible that maybe your person just feels like they're being watched like a hawk by whoever this third party is, okay? And so it's like they're afraid to even text you to let you know what's going on, message you or whatever. I'm going to pull one more card to see if we can pull out an action, and if not, we're just going to go ahead and close your reading. You guys, if this resonated, take a moment, if you would, and smash the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. It's also a great way to show your appreciation. Comment below. Let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know how it resonated. You can become part of the family if you choose to do so by hitting the subscribe button. And then don't forget about the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. All right, pile one's person. What are you going to do? What are you going to do here? There's addiction. What are you going to do here? There it says, again, it has a block or restraint. Self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal. Yeah, mirror, but in the reverse. In the reverse. Yeah, I'll be honest, what's coming through, you guys, is as long as this situation is as long as the situation with this third party is where it's at, right? As long as they're still having to deal with paying back some kind of a debt or working off a debt or something like that, they're not. We have addiction and self-indulgence, and then mirroring is in the reverse. You know, we've got introspection, but that's not what it means when it's in the reverse. Your person's like, they're just basically, for those of you where you know your person has like a drinking or a partying problem, like party, right? Drinking too much, maybe doing drugs or something. It's like escaping, right? Not dealing. And then we have sunglasses showing up at the bottom of the deck. It's like, you know, their only way right now your person feels of reconciling with you is by watching you online. Yeah, watching, looking, and stalking. Focusing out, you know, dissociating, right? That's what it feels like. Yeah, it's like, you know, I'm having a hard time. This is your person's energy. I'm having a hard time closing out this reading because your person really does want to talk to you. They want to connect to your energy. They want to let you know what's going on, and, you know, they don't want to let you go. They don't want to stop talking to you. And so I am going to go ahead and close the reading out. But as far as like what they're telling you, like they have no other recourse right now. They want to reach out to you, but they feel like they can't. It would piss somebody off, or it's some kind of a risk, or whatever the case may be. It could also be that they are actively in some kind of an addiction. They're partying too much, and they don't want you to be a part of that. Okay, but for action, that's basically what they're saying. It's like, I'm not going to take action, even though I want to. I want to take action towards pile one badly, and because I can't, I'm going to drown my sorrows and everything else, you know, in some kind of an addiction some way of dissociating, okay, you guys? And then like stay connected to pile one by watching them online, you know, keeping tabs on pile one that way. All right, pile one, that was your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today, and I will see you guys at your next pick a card love reading. Bye guys. Pile two, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. If you're new here, yeah, we're just gonna get into it, okay? If you're new here, my name is Michelle. Anyway, sorry, I had to grab my water. We're doing another pick a card love reading today, so we're tapping in and we're letting you know what your person's honest, real, true thoughts and feelings are towards you at this point in time right now, okay? No Delulu. So just keep in mind, you guys, you know, whatever resonates, definitely take it, run with it. It's a general reading, right? And so if something isn't resonating, just drop it, leave it behind for whomever it might resonate for. Sometimes really specific messages come through. They're not going to resonate with everybody. I do have personal readings available if you would like for me to tap exclusively into the energy of you and your person's connection. Just check the description box below for booking details. There are a lot of readings available in the specific person category. Many of them are just $25, so go check them out. So you guys were drawn to the very pretty, let's see, pyrite, garnet, and I think that's citrine. My friend Lauren with Green Tiger, is it Green Tiger Crystals? Yeah, I'll link her Instagram. Made this personally for me, and this is what she does. All right. Very gorgeous. But garnet, pyrite, and citrine. Confidence, and with the garnet there, that's also some grounding, right? Feeling safe, feeling empowered, dazzling, right? So let's find out your person's overall energy towards you and the connection. This is interesting. We have religious factors here. So it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual past. So we'll see how that factors. This is your person's energy, though, towards you and the connection. All right, pile two. And then we have flexible. So there may have been some religious differences, maybe some cultural differences in this connection that maybe your person was clocking, and you know, maybe something that was affecting maybe this connection in some way, shape, or form. But we do have flexible here. So let's find out. We have the number 19. Could be significant to you guys and or this connection. The number 19 says flexible. So essential meanings, this is teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. Oh, okay. Let's see, relationship message. It says in every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time. It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you've met someone new who may not be your type, quote unquote, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. Oh, wow. Okay. So maybe up until this point, pile two, what largely the general message is coming through is that your person's overall energy towards you, there's some fundamental differences about you guys, right? Mainly what's coming through is, you know, religious, spiritual beliefs and or maybe some cultural differences, right? That would normally, could, I should say, maybe pose as obstacles, right? Because, I mean, we're talking about core fundamental values and stuff like that. But, I should say, and it just depends on like how you guys have experienced the connection with your person up to this point because of those things. But I will say the message that's coming through is up until this point, your person may have considered counting you out when it comes to like, you know, a love connection because of those religious factors or cultural factors or, you know, even political. It's just something like that, like core values or some fundamental differences in core values. but it feels like your person is actually starting to maybe open up their mind more towards, becoming more flexible towards that, releasing some of the restriction. Your person may have had a very rigid, staunch belief about, they're not going to marry anybody unless that person's a Christian, right? Or they can't marry anybody that's of, a different cultural, religious background, that kind of a thing. But it does feel like maybe your person might be opening up to the possibility of actually doing that. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see. They're considering it, at least, is what they're saying. Okay. Pile 2 was person. Thank you for telling Pile 2 your honest, true thoughts and feelings towards them at this time. Thank you for clarifying that for Pile 2. Thank you for helping Pile 2 out in that way. Okay, I'm being 100% real with you. Whoa, we'll find out what's going on with that. Talking stuff about you, okay? We'll find out about that. I don't like that energy, but, we'll find out. We'll see what's going on. Tell me more. Thank you for telling Pile 2 the truth about your thoughts and feelings towards them. Your true. Thank you for telling Pile 2 the true thoughts and feelings. Your true thoughts and feelings. Give me 2 more. Okay, this was wanting, okay, this is favoring the side that says I'm afraid of losing you, but there is an energy here of them kind of being 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Okay, let's get one more. Same with this one. It's coming up favoring. I'm just having fun here, nothing serious. But on the other side, so there. Okay, and then we got let's start a family together. For some of you, that feels like you may already have a family with this person. What's coming through Pile 2 is that your person is very iffy when it comes to you and the connection. Very iffy about the possibility of it being able to work out, because the two of you do have some fundamental difference in, like, values or beliefs, wherever, right? Whether it's political, cultural, religious, spiritual, whatever. There's some core fundamental values here. And with I'm being 100% real with you, and then right next to it, it says I'm talking shit about you, right? There's 2 different messages that's coming out. Number 1, your person is like, yeah, they might, like, whatever they might be talking to other people about regarding you, it's not anything they haven't already told you to your face, right? Largely, though, what it feels like, they might be bashing your beliefs. Like, I'll give you an example, and this may, for some of you, may be the actual thing, but this is something like when I'm like somebody that might be Christian, right? Bashing on somebody who, believes in tarot readings and psychic abilities and stuff like that. It's something like that, right? And so, I am going to clarify to see, like, are they actually bashing you for believing those things, or are they bashing what you believe in, right? Because it could be something along the lines of, in that, for the people where that resonates with, where your person might have like a religious belief, like, Christian or Muslim or whatever. And the people that don't believe in like psychics and manifestation and tarot card readings, the people that may actually think that those things are of the devil, right? The quote unquote devil. and that may be what they're saying. That may be the quote unquote the crap that they're talking is like what you're doing, pile 2, is like evil, or and that's kind of like the overarching thing that I'm getting here. That feels like most of you tuning in, that's the problem, right? Your person may be more on the Christian side, Catholic, Muslim, or is it Muslim? I don't know. But and then being magical, right? Believing in things like chakras and psychic abilities and manifestation and all that cool stuff. And they're like, that's the big divide here, is what it feels like. And it feels that is one of the biggest reasons why your person is very iffy about this connection. Now, they're trying to come through saying they're trying to have an open mind. I'll be honest, pile 2, in the energy that your person's coming through. At this point, we're going to delve a little bit deeper. Right now, I'm not actually finding, like, this is almost given like your person thinking they have an open mind, thinking they're flexible, but really they have a very rigid way of seeing things. What's also coming through is they're wanting or wishing that they could see things the way that you do. We'll find out. It's getting very muddled here, and that might be because that's where your person doesn't understand you, or they don't understand what it is you believe in, right? Let's get into it. Let's see. I'm being 100% real with you. Tell me more about I'm being 100% real with you. Why is this here regarding your thoughts and feelings towards pile 2? There's a lot they have to say about that. Yeah, they don't have any confidence about something. Let's see. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, let me sit with this for a minute. So we have the Empress. We also have the Queen of Swords in the upright, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and then we have the King of Wands in the reverse. This feels like, okay, this feels like they're being 100% real with you, basically, like what they've talked to you about, right? So with the Empress here, coming up in the upright position, they do see you as somebody that's amazing, right? Somebody very abundant, very capable of growth. There's definitely some messages or an energy coming through about your person seeing your potential, and they see you as being, like, even if it's just potential, they could actually see you thriving, right? They can see you thriving, whether you're thriving in the 3D right now or not. They can see you thriving, okay? They pick up on this Empress energy that you are exuding, pile 1. They're being real and honest about you with that, okay? They see you as magical. You're abundant. For some of you, your person thinks you're absolutely gorgeous, right? Both physically and energetically, okay? They think you're a beautiful and amazing soul. But when it comes to, like, because this is goddess energy, right? But then we have over here, we got the Queen of Swords in the upper, okay, so they do see you as somebody that's very discerning. So they don't see you as somebody, okay, all right, so this is letting me know that the talking shit thing over here is they're not necessarily talking shit about you. What they're talking shit about is your beliefs or something about what you believe in, right? You might think, you believe that what you're doing is more magical. You believe it's good. It's helping other people. It's helping, you're doing things for the highest good. And they're seeing it as they're seeing that thing that you're participating in as maybe being hurtful or harmful, and for some of you even evil. Not you, but what it is you're doing. Again, this is kind of spinning me back to Christian, somebody who believes in, like, legalistic Christians, Catholics, stuff like that, right? Believing that tarot cards and all that stuff is evil. So yeah, because they're saying you as a person, you're good, right? You're good, right? They see you as intelligent with the Queen of Swords here in the upright position. They see you as very discerning, right? Like, you clue into BS like quickly like nobody's business. They may not see you as being the most grounded as an individual. They may think there might be times, and this could be like maybe financially, right? You may not be thriving financially at this point in time, or maybe they see you as somebody that has a hard time picking a path and staying on it, right? So you might be wishy-washy when it comes to you know, what you do for a living or money, something like that. You may have a problem with commitment, but not necessarily in romantic terms. It could be, you know what I mean, like picking a path and staying on it. They might see you as somebody that, you know, starts a lot of things and then leaves them undone. That kind of an energy, right? Because we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and then right next to it is the King of Wands in the reverse. So they might see you as somebody who's might be confused about what actions to take, right? Or they also might, you know, it's neat. Well, no, it's not here. The only thing that we don't have here in court cards is the cups, okay? So why are there no cup? I mean, yeah, the Empress embodies all of it, but for some reason they're choosing to, and that might be your person. They might have they themselves may not even, they might not value or choose to, yeah, that might be their thing. When it comes to like emotions and feelings and stuff, they may not put a lot of importance on feelings and emotions. They may just more or less value taking masculine. They value more of the masculine things, right? Masculine energies. Yeah, okay. Well, I can go off on a tangent, so let's let's stay. So your person is like, you know, that's basically what they're saying. It's like there's no, they're being real with you about that, right? They're being 100% real with you. I feel like the reason why that's coming through is to let you know they're not talking shit about you as a person, okay? They may not even bring your name up when but it's something about what you do or what you participate in that they might be bashing, okay? Not you, because it's like almost like they might be separating you from what you do, okay? That might be part of them, you know, thinking out, you know, being flexible, or because I don't feel like they're changing their mind about what it is you do. I don't think they're changing their mind about that, but they're not letting their opinions and their perceptions about what you do really color too much about who you are as a person. Okay, so they're wanting to differentiate that. They do see you as somebody that's very beautiful, very abundant, very capable of growth and, you know, exponential growth even. Let's see. Tell me more about losing passion and interest. Why is that here? Actually, no. We'll clarify talking shit about you. Tell me more about talking shit about you. King of Pentacles in the reverse. They might be telling other people that, you know, they feel that you are irresponsible with like your money, okay? Irresponsible with money. Maybe you're just not where they think you should be financially, right? They might think that you're financially immature and irresponsible if they are talking stuff about you behind your back. Tell me more about losing passion and interest. Okay, I mean, it's there. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse, and then we also have the King of Wands in the reverse. I just heard them say the well is dry. You know, the pages can talk about messages, you know, and when they come through and, you know, the element of fire, that can be flirtatious, right? Fun and flirtatious. And so maybe that's what they're talking about. And then we have the King of Wands showing up in the reverse. You know, that's actually taking action. So, you know, communication and action could have gotten very dry between the two of you, you know, for whatever reason. And so if the two of you aren't texting and you're not flirting and you're not, you know, they're losing interest in the connection because that well of passion is drying up. There's no passion being expressed here. Are you not wanting flirty texts and sexy time with pile 2? It's not that. It's not that they don't want it. They're not saying that they're losing their attraction, but the fact that I don't know, there's just an element here of the two of you not really, you're not flirting anymore. You're not having sexy time anymore. There's just not that focus in this connection anymore. And so it is causing them to lose passion and interest in the connection itself. Okay. They're not necessarily, again, we had them seeing you as the Empress, and still, they still think you're beautiful and they still are attracted to you. But you know, there's more that goes into passion and interest than just, you know, attraction. And so, I should say passion and interest. Yeah. And it could also be, well, I mean, this is, we got the Queen of Pentacles showing up in the reverse and the Knight of Cups. Well, you know, that's something else too. They could also be losing passion and interest concerning, you know, commitment towards the connection with you. Okay. And a lot of it could be largely because, you know, your guys's difference in beliefs here. Okay. Because again, we do have, I'm afraid of losing you, although that is kind of, you know, an unstable energy. But then, so also, I'm having a hard time talking. I'm afraid of losing you is coming up in an unstable energy, although it is there, but so the same is true for I'm just having fun here and nothing serious. Okay, so for those of you where you know that your person is involved in another third party relationship, or, you know, whatever the case may be, it's not that they're not wanting to focus on you in the connection because of you, right? They still see you as an amazing person. They still see you as beautiful and stuff like that, attractive, all that stuff. It's these issues over here, religious factors, cultural factors. For some of you, it could be economic. It's not the strongest of energies, but it did want to come through. And we did have a lot of Pentacle energy come up too. So, I mean, there could be something here where money, for whatever reason, is playing, like economic factors is playing a huge role here. They do want you to know that they do trust you. Let's find out what's going on with I'm afraid of losing you. Why is that here in such a weird energy? Why is this energy unstable? Oh, okay. That makes sense too. With the Queen of Swords, it is coming out in the upright position. So the Queen of Swords is somebody that has really healthy, strong boundaries as long as they're in the upright position, right? Which it is coming up here. And so the reason why they're saying they lost or they're losing passion and interest, basically because it feels like where you may have been showing up towards them and flirting with them and, you know, being more, you know, kind of a Queen of Wands energy, sexy, flirty, seductive, and all that stuff. Maybe the way that you are showing up to them now is in a different energy. Maybe you shut that down, right? You put boundaries up towards them for whatever reason, and now you're showing up more in a Queen of Swords energy. You know, very respectable, very honorable, right? You're respecting the person on your mind. You're honoring them. You're not crossing their boundaries, but you're also not letting them cross your boundaries. And so you could be coming off to your person as detached and maybe very kind of cold, right? As to where before you may have been, you know, coming off to them as being very attached to them. and very warm and open to receiving, right? And so that's why they're kind of, their own energy towards you is very shifty. Yeah, they're coming through and saying a lot of it has a lot to do with like your guys' differences in beliefs and stuff. But what also is taking a toll here is your energy towards them and towards the connection. And it's in the Queen of Swords, in the upright, right? So, you know, it might be something where if you were to shift back, now I'm not saying to become like, you know, like if you were in the Queen of Wands energy with them, where you were being very flirty and very seductive and, you know, fun towards them and, you know, open to receiving, right? You were open to them. But if you were in that energy towards them and it made you, for whatever reason, compromise your boundaries or compromise, you know, like you kind of being more in the people pleasing kind of an energy with your person, then you being in this Queen of Swords energy is actually the better thing for you right at this point in time. Because anytime that you have to compromise on your morals, on your values, on your boundaries, you know, just so to keep someone else happy or to keep them coming back, that's never a good thing, right? But it is, they are letting you know, that's kind of why they're in the energy with you, that it is, yeah, they're trying to say like, okay, we do have these religious factors going on over here. We do have these differences. They're letting you know that they're actually more than willing to be flexible about those things and about those differences and maybe even look past them. What is really mainly affecting their energy towards you, what's making them feel iffy towards you, actually, pile two, they're saying, is how you are showing up. Your energy towards them, you being detached, you not... This almost feels like your person's like they liked it when you chased them, okay? They liked feeling wanted and desired and chased and seduced by you. They loved that, and it's like you're not doing that anymore. And I have a feeling, pile too, that if you switched from the Queen of Wands energy towards your person to like the Queen of Swords energy towards your person, I feel like you had a really good reason to do that, right? You're very smart, obviously. So I'm not questioning what you're doing there, but you know, your person's almost like... You know, if you would just, you know, put that sword down, pile two, and, you know, relax on your morals. I keep hearing relax on your laurels. Laurels. I haven't heard that word for a long time. Laurels. I need to look it up. Give me a minute. Laurels. You guys, when I channel stuff here, I'm like, why are we using that word? Okay, it says an honor or honors conferred for some notable achievement. It also says to be content with one's past achievements and not strive to continue to excel. What? Pile two, did you find your worth? Did you find your backbone? Did you like wake up to the fact that you're, you know, you're a badass, that you're a god or a goddess, and now your person's like, I ain't down for that? Because pile two, like, dang, that's what it was. It was like your person is fully acknowledging, pile two, that you stepped into your empress, god, goddess energy, but they're like, damn. You know, it's almost like you surpassed them. You know, that's like, you know, can you dim that light a little bit? Pile two, don't you do that. All right, don't you do that. But oh my gosh. Okay. So they do want you to know that they're afraid of losing you. But unless things go back to the way that they were, this is your person talking, okay? Unless things go back to the way that they were, unless you're willing to compromise on your laurels, all right? unless you compromise on, you know, being the super fantastic, knowing your worth kind of a person, yeah. They don't like it that you're just not this, you know. And there's nothing wrong with being you know, a love-struck puppy dog, you know, or having that kind of a love in a relationship, but that's when it's reciprocal, right? Your person's coming through in an energy of maybe they liked that they had the ability to, you know, come and go as they pleased, or maybe take advantage of you, or just, you know, they had certain freedoms with you that they enjoyed having that now that they don't. They don't have those freedoms with you. And you, I feel, revoked a lot of things. You switched up on the dynamics here. Your person's not liking it, all right? So let's see, I'm just having fun here, nothing serious. Tell me more about that. They're trying to have something fun with nothing serious, but you're stopping them, right? That's what they want. But they know they're not going to get it. Okay? But it is showing up in that. Let me find out what's making that unstable. Why is that unstable? Because the other end of that says I'm serious about you and us. So what's keeping you from actually taking either this connection or pile 2 seriously? What's keeping you from taking pile 2 seriously? Let me get one more. This doesn't even feel like it has anything to do with you. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. What energy is the 7 of Swords in? Upright or reversed? I know what I want it to be in, but that doesn't mean it is. Okay, reversed. Okay, not bad. Not a bad energy. This feels like they're dealing with something else, maybe outside of maybe this connection. A lot of things with the 2 of Wands. So what is this in relation to? It's not anything that you don't know about, okay? Yeah, they got a lot going on, it seems. And for some of you, it could be a third party, right? If they're committed to somebody else, they can't necessarily be committed to you. For some of you, your person just wants, yeah, because I did see the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And for some of you, it's not a third party. Your person just likes being single, or they like not having to be responsible to somebody necessarily, right? So it's not you. It's not really you. You're not the reason why they're not taking the connection seriously. They actually do take you seriously, pile 2, with that Empress energy that showed up earlier up here. Okay, they don't understand why you believe some of the things that you believe. That, again, that doesn't have the biggest impact, though, on the way that they see you as a person. They actually, it looks like they see you in high regard. They respect you, definitely. At least in energy, right? I mean, they may not have done some things that made you feel like they respected you, but they're letting you know. You know, it's not that they're not taking you or the connection seriously. It's almost like they don't have space in their life for anything else. They don't have space in their life to take the connection seriously, maybe in the way that you want them to. All right. I'm going to, let's see, find out what's going on with Let's Start a Family Together, why it's showing up at the bottom of the deck. And then we're going to close out your reading. If this has resonated so far, if you got from this reading what you came here for, do me a favor, if you would, take a minute, smash the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel as well as show your appreciation. Comment below. Let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know how it resonated. If you want to become part of the family by hitting that subscribe button, don't forget about the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. Why is Let's Start a Family Together? Tell me more about Let's Start a Family Together. Okay, why is that even showing up then? Logistics. Okay, so for some of you, you know, let me see. Because the Hanged Man talks about, you know, literally suspending something, and then I had the Death card pop out. And so, why is this even coming up? Why is this even coming up? Yeah, you guys may already have kids together. For those of you where that resonates. You know, and it's not, whatever it is, whether it's a dream of you guys having and starting a family together, or it's a dream of you know, the family that you already have together, living that out together as a family, right? There's a thing here where your person's like, they didn't want that. They didn't want to put that dream on hold, and or they didn't want that dream to die, but it almost kind of feels like, you know, it might have to happen anyway. There's definitely experiences that your person, the two of you may have talked about or dreamed about together. You know, it's not that they're wanting to let those go, but yeah, there's just kind of a feeling of maybe having to walk away, maybe having to isolate away from that. You know, with the Hermit energy coming through, that could literally be ghosting, right? Ghosting those dreams and those desires and those wants for the future. Having to look in a different direction or go down a different path. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to you guys, their thoughts and feelings towards you, pile 2, they're just very iffy about things when it comes to you and to this connection. They're just very iffy. You know, they're not saying that, again, it's not that they don't want those things with you, but for some reason, you know, there's some stuff here getting in the way. All right, and then we have the Page of Wands showing up at the back of the deck. This time it's in the upright position. So, you know, they're letting you know as we close out the reading, pile 2, they wouldn't mind a little bit of flirtation from you. Some more, you know, but of course, Wands energy, Page of Wand energy is just messages, you know. You know, they're like, maybe, can you start small, pile 2? You know, can you kind of release that sword, you know, come out of that Queen of Swords energy towards me, pile 2, and maybe, you know, give me a little bit of warmth, a little bit of softness, a little bit of, you know, sexy heat. Okay. All right, pile 2, that was your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today, and I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye, guys. Pile 3, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. We are here doing another Pick a Card Love reading. This one is tapping into your person's energy and channeling their true thoughts and feelings towards you in this connection right now. Okay, so no Delulu. We're going to channel through exactly what it is they're thinking and feeling towards you and towards this connection. Thanking your person in advance for coming through and, you know, clarifying things for you so that, you know where you stand, right? All right, pile 3, just keep in mind it's all general. All right, so anything that resonates, take it, run with it. If it doesn't resonate, just drop it, leave it behind for whomever it might resonate for. I do have personal readings available if you would like for me to tap exclusively into the energy of you and your person's connection. All the booking details are in the description box below. I have a lot of readings available in the specific person category. Many of them are just $25 USD. Okay, so pile 3, you guys were drawn to the beautiful, let's see, this is Rhodonite, Tourmaline and Quartz, and then I believe that might be Shungite in the middle. Yeah, so one of my really good friends over at Green Tiger Crystals, her name is Lauren, made this specifically for me. Okay, this is what she does. This is like her superpower. She's like the crystal whisperer, and she makes this awesome jewelry. So I'll see if I can link her Instagram or something. You can go check her out. But she customized this for me, and it's one of my favorite pieces. Oh my gosh, I wear it all the time, especially when I'm out and about. Anyway, okay. All right, so yes, you guys were drawn to that beautiful, and look what came out. And the reason why I'm laughing, because that's what Rhodonite is. This is very much, you know, Rhodonite is for love. Is it rhodochrosite or rhodonite? Oh, my bad, it's rhodochrosite. That's not rhodonite, it's rhodochrosite. Ooh, oh, there's rhodonite there too. It's both. There's rhodonite and rhodochrosite, okay, but I'm pointing that out because it says you deserve love, okay? And so that's very much what this, and I did not, I did not plan this. Oh my gosh, yang. Okay, so we got feminine and masculine energies coming through. We'll see what's going on here. I love down here that it says you are lovable, and you were drawn to this pile and this bracelet. Oh my gosh, it's that. I love synchronicities. Oh my gosh. All right, so we got you deserve love here with you are lovable, and then we have yang, which is masculine energy. The number 1 could be significant to this connection. Let's find out. Let's see, yang. What's going on with Chang? So there might be some, movement happening in this connection, but we'll find out. Let's go look what it says about relationships, relationship messages. So circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement toward your highest good, so go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love and take the lead. Okay, let's get their thoughts and feelings out real quick and find out where all of this is coming from. Pile three's person. And this is their energy towards you. And so they definitely are seeing you as somebody who deserves love. Now we'll see if that means, you know, them taking action and showing you and expressing you love, or we'll see. Okay, but your person does see you as somebody who is worthy of love. They see you like that. Okay, they're letting me know to tell you that they see you as somebody that's worthy of, you know, being shown romance, being doted on, being given gifts, and, you know, romantic dates and all that. They see you as somebody that's worthy of that. So let's see where this goes. Pile three's person, I want to thank you in advance for telling pile three the truth, making things very clear and plain so that pile three knows where they stand. Look at that. It says, aren't you tired of dealing with my bullshit yet? Let's get some more. Thank you for telling pile three the truth about your thoughts and feelings about them. Thank you. Your person's being very quiet. They're being very quiet. Okay, so already I'm picking up that there may not be a lot of communication going on. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, there may not be a lot of communication. You guys may not be seeing a lot of each other right now. Let's get three more. Yeah, okay. Now I understand. Let me get one more. Okay, so they're wanting me to tell you this right off the bat. Your person sees you, pile three, as somebody that deserves a lot more than what they're giving. Okay, what they've been giving to this connection. They see you as deserving a lot more. Let me get one more. Pile three's person. One more for your thoughts and feelings towards them. Thank you for telling pile three the truth. Ooh, and they definitely, they love the SCX with you. And then we got, you'll hear from me soon. Okay. Yeah, so for many of you, you guys are not, you haven't heard from this person. You guys are in some kind of a separation. Your person may have ghosted, or they're taking a hiatus, or whatever the case may be. All right. But your person is almost like they don't quite understand why you're dealing with somebody like them. Okay. Let me find out what's going on. And that might be the action here, you know, is them reaching out to you, because we will be together again. And right next to it, it says, you'll hear me soon. You'll hear from me soon. And at the back of the deck, you know, showing up, it does say something about soul snatching sex. And so there's a couple of messages coming through with that. Like when you do hear from them, that's of course what they're going to be wanting, right? But because it is showing up at the back of the deck, they are letting you know that's not the only reason why they're wanting to see you. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of interesting, you guys, because I am picking up from your person. It's like I'm not picking up your person coming through in an energy of disrespect, right? Which when I wrote, when I made this card that says, aren't you tired of dealing with my bullshit? Yeah, and it literally says, I don't respect you, right? That's not how they feel, though, but your person is realizing, like, you know, their actions towards you it's like, you know, they're disrespecting you in action, or they're disrespecting this connection, you know, maybe through their lack of action or something like that, right? They're not respecting the connection and they're not respecting the bond. But that doesn't mean that they don't respect you, because they do. They're coming through and saying, you deserve love. You deserve all of that. You deserve to hear from the person that you love every single day. You know, you deserve to be romanced and taken out on, you know, dinners and excursions and all kinds of stuff. You deserve whatever it is that you want, right? And they're even saying, some of them, they are coming through, they're saying, you even deserve that from me. But they got issues, okay? Pile 3, your person has issues, okay? So right next to that, we have, I'm waiting for the right time. We'll find out what all this means here in a minute. Next to that says wandering eye plus an attention whore. So your person does crave validation, okay, and attention from third parties, all right? That could be the main issue here, okay? That could be the wrench here. We also have living single. And then again, we have, we will be together again. You'll hear from me soon. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have soul snatching sex. Okay. So, let me clarify real quick what's going on with Yang. This is their energy towards you. Oh, okay. You guys, you know, the action, they are going to be taking action towards you very soon, okay? And it's gonna be for that, okay? That. They want to be done with third parties. That made a brief thing right underneath, done with third, you know, underneath soul snatching sex. It was done with third parties, but they're not. They want to be done with third parties, but they're not. There's a reason why they're craving validation and attention, and whatever that reason is, it hasn't been healed. It hasn't been resolved, okay? But with the Ten of Wands in the reverse, clarifying the Yang card, the action-taking card, the Ten of Wands in certain contexts can talk about relieving stress, and what's one of the ways that, you know, people relieve stress, right? Soul-snatching sex. So that's literally what they're saying. Like, they're wanting to hook up with you, literally, okay? Because maybe being away from you has been too stressful. We'll see. Tell me more about, aren't you tired of dealing with my bullshit yet? And that might be like, I'm waiting for the right time. That might be where, you know, they're waiting for the right time to link up with you, to reach out to you. Okay, but we'll see what's going on here. What's going on with, aren't you tired of dealing with my bullshit yet? Yeah, they've been very reckless. We have the Knight of Swords showing up at the bottom of, no, the Knight, it did pop out. Knight of Swords in the reverse. It kind of threw me off a little bit, because I don't see carnelian as being a stone, you know, being characterized or characterizing a sword card. But again, for this context, it's perfect, because the Knight of Swords energy for me, if it's in the reverse, is reckless. Just super impulsive, beyond impulsive, right? And the carnelian, again, is pointing back to, you know, the sacral chakra, which we all know what the sacral chakra, you know, links up to, bow chicka wow wow, right? And so this is like, they're almost like, this is all they have to give, right? Is this soul snatching sex. And it's almost like that's all that they've been giving you, and they know that you want and deserve more. You know, and it's not that but that's what they're saying. It's like, aren't you tired of, you know, how reckless they've been? And although they don't disrespect you as a person, their person is coming through and acknowledging they have definitely been disrespecting this connection. Okay. And the fact that they're even coming through in that energy, acknowledging that they've been disrespecting the connection, that they're coming through pile 3 and letting you know, they know there's something here. It's more than just, you know, let me find out. Let me see what they think about your guys' actual connection. Because they see you as somebody, like, personally, as a person, they hold you in high regard. For some of you, they actually hold you on a pedestal. But let's see, what do you think about the connection? Your thoughts and feelings about the connection. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let me get one more to see if to tie it up all together. Let me get one more. So far, we got the Three of Cups in the upright position. We have the Strength in reverse, and then the Chariot. Oh, okay. Let me get one more. Your thoughts and feelings on the connection and bond with pile 3, the actual connection. They have a good time with you. It's always a good time, they say. Every time they link up with you, it's always a good time, and it's not just about the sex. Like the Three of Cups can talk about like friendship and getting together and maybe even having a few drinks. It's that kind of an energy, right? You guys get along well together. But I'm sensing a but, right? But. What's the but? I'm honestly hearing it's not enough. And it's tying back to whatever this wandering eye and attention whore thing is. For a lot of you, pile 3, your person is, yeah, there it is. I was just getting ready to say, your person is not ready to settle down. They're not. Okay, yeah, we even have a living single down here. They're just not ready. Because what came out is the Emperor in the reverse. Okay. So I was picking up on them seeing you and holding you as Empress energy in the upright position, right? And so it's like the two of you energetically are not on the same page. They have the makings for it, okay? But they're just not. They're not ready for that yet. And this is the issue right here. And we'll find out what's going on with that, with the wandering eye. And that's not a you thing, pile 3, okay? That is not you. You're not at fault. They have some kind of an underlying issue and or a wound at play here that keeps them constantly looking for attention from third parties, okay? That is a hole and a void that nobody but them can fill, all right? And so, yeah, so what they're saying is the bond and the connection is not enough basically to heal that void, to heal that wound. And no bond and no connection will ever be. Okay, those kinds of voids and those kinds of wounds, those kinds of holes are like vacuums. They're like black holes. They have to be healed from the inside out. No one from, you know, I hope you, yeah, I'm sure you guys understand that. Yeah, so no matter how amazing you are or how amazing your guys' connection is, it's not enough. Nothing will ever be enough to heal that void. They got to do that on their own, okay? Does living single need to be, no, okay. So yeah, they're living single, okay? And that probably isn't coming as a surprise to you, but the reason why this might be coming out in terms of their thoughts and feelings is they don't see themselves as, you know, they don't see themselves as, I mean, obviously not committed, but what's that word? No, let me go ahead. Why is this here for your thoughts and feelings towards pile 3? Tied. They don't see themselves as being tied to you into this connection. Obligated. Things like that. They're not responsible to you in this connection. They're free to do what they please. And, you know, they're coming through feeling in that kind of an energy. They don't feel bad for talking to other people and pile 3, your person's talking to other people, okay? They're on dating apps or they're meeting up with people. I mean, they're, you know, chatting up other people, you know, complimenting and flirting with other people. It's here, okay? They are. And they don't feel bad for it, okay? Because they don't see themselves as being tied to you in that way. All right, so we will be together again soon and you'll hear from me soon. So they're letting you know you are without a doubt going to be hearing from them, and their intention is to see you in person, okay, for obvious reasons over here. So let's see if we can find like an actual when is pile, I feel like with the yang here with the number 1, you know, that's fire energy. I mean, it could be fairly quickly. You might hear from this person within the next week. Okay. You could hear from this person today, today or tomorrow, but you know, let's see. When's pile 3 gonna hear from you? While I'm getting this out, you guys, if you are getting from this reading what you came here for, show your appreciation if you would by smashing the like button for me. It's also a wonderful way to energetically donate towards the channel. Comment below, let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know how it resonated. If you want to, you can become part of the family by hitting the subscribe button. And then don't forget about the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. Okay, when are you going to reach out to pile? When are you going to reach out to pile 3? Pile 3's person. For some of you, they're saying now. Okay? Like very soon. When are you going to reach out? I feel like they got to get something out of the way first. For some of you, it could be as soon as they get off work with the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? For some of you, it could be as soon as they wrap up like some kind of an important, something that they've been working on for a long time, okay? So 2 different messages for you there. For those of you, it's literally, you're going to hear from your person as soon as they get off work today, okay? Or the next time they get off work. Let me find out more about the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. What season are we in right now? Is it Pisces season? Yes. Yeah. You guys are going to be hearing from your person like before we move into the next sign. Okay. Right now, I mean, this is a timeless reading, but just to give you guys some context. Okay. We are in Pisces season right now. And so, you know, if you're watching this video at the time that it releases, you're going to hear from this person before Pisces season is over. So if you're watching this, say, during Leo season, because it's timeless, that means you're going to hear from this person before Leo season is over. Okay, so very soon. You're going to hear from your person very soon. All right, you guys, that was your reading. I hope that it resonated. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye, guys.